Seeing yellow.
deep. Can he complete it? And he does. And he will score. It's on our rosters here, folks. But he's been a big player in this game.
He made the huge play this one conversion. That catch right there was so physical.
snap, drops back, looks to his left. He has a man wide open in the middle, completed, and he might be able to get it in for the touchdown. And that is a touchdown for the Woodson Warriors here on their home field.
4 for 4 for the Jaguars. This will be a big stop for the Jags. We'll see what.
They handed off. Wow. That was a gutsy call right there.
They handed it off to number 16, Amir Gerald.
Kramer and the Panthers of John Hayden Johnson Middle Schools. Let's give both teams a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we kindly request that you please rise, remove your caps, and join our teams and coaches for the playing of the national anthem as we honor America and those who protect it.
Test, you can hear me?
Athletic Association believe good sportsmanship is an integral component of interscholastic competition. In order for good sportsmanship to prevail, coaches, student athletes, and fans must display respect, fairness, civility, honesty, and responsibility before, during, and after all athletic contests. We encourage fans to
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Willie Stewart Stadium, home of the Anacostia Indians, and this evening, host to this District of Columbia Interschool Athletic Association Middle School East Championship, featuring the Panthers of Johnson Middle School and the Hornets of Kramer. You could not ask for a more beautiful night. 65 degrees at kickoff, no wind at all in the air. It is so clear. We're standing on top of the press box here at Anacostia, and we're seeing the beautiful skyline of Washington, D.C., and right on the field we're watching the two middle school teams who have fought so hard throughout this entire season to make it to this pinnacle game, this championship game with Johnson and Kramer. Now the coin has already been tossed, and it looks like Johnson won the toss, but they have deferred, so Kramer will be getting the ball first for tonight. Now, we've got a lot of stuff going on. You're hearing me talking. We've got commentary that's going to be going on from the press box below us, and we've got music next to us here. But hopefully you can hear what we're saying here today. This is Coach P, Mike Paterno, along with Mr. Babb, bringing you this championship game, and we're very happy to be doing it. I know for the players, all they've been doing is thinking about August, in the heat, when they first started practice, with all of the requirements that came with COVID, the restrictions that came with COVID, as far as how they could practice, when they could practice, where they could practice, how long they could practice, the ways that they could practice in groups and individuals. And now here they are today, persevering through everything and ready for this game. I know the players in Kramer today were walking through the school very proud. That's not happening against the same team twice in a season. So we'll see tonight if Kramer can start immediately by putting points on the board against this very tough Johnson middle school team. Kramer is in white with white helmets. Johnson is in black and gold with their black and gold helmets. They've almost got the Michigan Wolverine design this on the top of their helmets. Kramer is the visiting school tonight. So as I'm standing on top of the press box, I'm looking right over into the Kramer stands, and there are people there. And, of course, Johnson will be the home school. The weather just held out so nicely, and it's so great because tomorrow and Friday we're supposed to have chance of rain. So it's just perfect. What a perfect way to go into our break for Veterans Day. There'll be no school tomorrow for anybody in Washington, D.C. because of the Veterans Day holiday. And what a great way to go into this with a Kramer victory tonight. All right, the ball is set. Johnson is about to kick the ball off. And the game is underway. Short kick. Kramer picks it up at about the 25-yard line. And the ball carrier is immediately tackled. Roderick Lake is the one that got the ball, and now it's going to be on the 26-yard line. First down for Kramer. Now it's going to be interesting to see what Kramer does with their offense since the last time they played Johnson. I'm sure since then they've learned a few things, and I'm sure they're going to put some new wrinkles into this offense to keep this Johnson Middle School defense at bay. Looks like they're having a little bit of, there we go. And I knew it, too much time. This is exactly what hurt us when we played our last game. We had too much time. Delay of game. We have got to get the plays quicker, and the team has got to get online quicker, and they've got to get this play off quicker. If they don't do it, it's going to be a long evening for Kramer. All right, but since they already have the play now, we lost 5 yards on that, so now it's going to be 1st and 15 for the Hornets. There's the ball, handoff to Roderick Lake, and he is tackled almost immediately for a loss. That's going to put the ball on the Kramer, about the Kramer 18-yard line. 18-yard line. The ball's going to be on the Kramer 18-yard line. Well, they say the ball. No, the ball's not on the 21. It's on the 18. They haven't changed. There you go. So now it's going to be 2nd and 18. 2nd and 18 for the Hornets. As I'm calling the plays up here, watching it, I'm also watching the scoreboard too, but sometimes the scoreboard is a little bit slower than my talking, but that's okay. 2nd down, here we go. Another handoff to Lake, and he hits a hole, and the hole hit him. He was tackled almost immediately once again. The hole started opening up, but as soon as he hit it, the hole filled. The hole was filled by the Johnson defense. So now we're going to be 3rd down and 18, so there was no gain on that play. 3rd and 18 for Kramer. We're going to be in a passing situation right now, but we really have to watch. We really have to watch. The last thing we want to have is the ball to be intercepted this close to our end zone. We'll see what Kramer comes up with this. The kids have always been able, when the chips are down, the kids have always been able to come through, and tonight's not going to be any different. I'm confident that Kramer's going to figure this one out. His first series. There's a handoff going up the middle. Oh, there he goes, there he goes, there he runs. The ball was handed off, went right up the middle. That was number 1, Xavier Brown. Oh, he said, I'm sorry, number 6. They've got these silver numbers out. Dante Haywood. All right, so now it's going to be 4th and 8 for Kramer. The ball is on their 28-yard line. I'm going to have to watch the numbers. They're all in silver, so some of the 1s look like 6s and the 2s look like 3s. I'm just going to have to watch it with the silver. Confusing me a little bit, but nevertheless, Kramer now, they've got an opportunity to move the ball for the 1st down. All right, the ball's handed off to Lake, and Lake is tackled. He is gang tackled. And Johnson Middle School is going to take over on downs. And the ball is going to be on the Kramer 26-yard line. The Kramer 26-yard line. Defense now is going to have to hang tough. Johnson Middle School is already lined up and ready to go. Very clear tonight, very clear. Should have no problem for the players to see. Players, ball, and there's another penalty. And that penalty was for illegal substitution. The Hornets had 12 players on the field, and one of the players was running off the field when the penalty came. We've got to get off the field quicker. Here we go. Johnson's got the ball. They run it off left tackle, and the player is finally tackled, it looks like, on the Kramer 12-yard line. That ball was running play, went off left tackle, 13-yard line. Kramer 13-yard line.
Will bring up a 1st down and 10 for the Panthers at the 13-yard line.
Panthers hand off the ball once again. Goes off left tackle, big hole, and it's a touchdown for the Johnson Middle School Panthers.
Davis on the carry for the touchdown for the Johnson Panthers. Making the score, Johnson 6 and the Hornets 0.
Well, it looks like Johnson is going to attempt to kick the extra point. Now, if they make this one, it's 2. And there's the kick, and it's no good. So, with 5:01 left to go in the first quarter, the score, well, hold on a second. Oh, there was a penalty against Johnson for illegal motion. I'm sure it's going to be I guess they're going to allow him to kick it again. The ball went back 5-yard. It was a legal procedure against Johnson, and they're going to give him another chance to kick the ball. Here we go. The ball is up, and it's blocked by Kramer. And with 5:01 left to go in the first quarter, Johnson 6, Kramer nothing. Johnson 6, Kramer nothing. We're going to have to find a way to fill those gapping holes that we had off tackle that Johnson used 2 plays to score a touchdown. One thing about Kramer, many things about Kramer, many good things about Kramer. When you look on the field over here and you look at the size of the Johnson players versus the Kramer players, it looks like they outsize us, but what they don't have is they don't out-hard us. They don't out-hard us. Our kids are not going to give up. They're not going to get frustrated. They're not going to let down. Johnson has got the ball on their own 40-yard line. They're about to kick off to Kramer. There's the kick. And the kick goes to Roderick Lake. Oh, the ball got behind him. And look out, Roderick already. Oh. The ball got behind Roderick, and he went around, but there was a flag on the play. He started backtracking, and he got tackled on about the Kramer 14. Kramer 13, but there was a flag on the play.
First down and 10 for the Hornets at the 13-yard line.
It was a personal foul against Johnson. So that's going to be 15 yards in Kramer's benefit. The ball is now brought up to the 27-yard line. 27-yard line of Kramer for a first down. A 1st and 10 on the 27. 28-yard line. I'll go with what the 28-yard line. I have no problem being second-guessed by the person that's in the box as long as you're getting the correct information over our stream. All right, here we go. All right, a Johnson player moved. The Johnson right defensive tackle moved. Now we'll have to find out if that was a Johnson player that moved first or was that a Kramer player that pulled him off. I guess it was against Johnson. That's going to move the ball up 5 yards for Kramer. That means now Kramer has got it 1st and 5 on their 33. First and 5. Here we go. Snap of the ball. And the handoff right up the middle. Right up the middle. Is that Roderick Lake? Or is that Haywood? Looks like it was Dante Haywood. You know, Dante has been out most of the year with a knee injury. But Dante has made it back for us. And I will tell you something. If we can get this guy rolling, he is a big muscle. He is a muscle on 2 feet. And if we can get him rolling, well, then we're going to have some exciting football tonight for Kramer. Dante made a first down with the 5 yards, and so now it is 1st and 10 for Kramer on their own 38-yard line. Another handoff. Went right up the middle this time for Dante, but he didn't get very far. Got to watch going to that well too many times. It was 2nd and 9. There was a gain of 1 yard on the play. Gain of 1 on the play. Ball's on the Kramer 39-yard line. I'm watching the fans here in the stands, and especially the Kramer fans that are over here on this home side. They're very enthusiastic, and a lot of teachers are here tonight too. That is fantastic. That's good to see the support that they're giving their football team. All right, here we go. And, there was a handoff and a fumble, and it was picked up by Johnson, and the player runs it in for a touchdown. It looked like the ball was being handed off on the right-hand side. A Johnson player got through the line. There was some confusion. The ball went to the ground, and a Johnson player picked the ball up and ran it in for a touchdown. Right now the score is 12-0, and Johnson is getting ready to try again to kick the extra point. Here we go. There's the snap and the kick, and it is good. That gives them 2 points. In middle school football, if you kick the extra point, you get 2 points. If you run the extra point or pass the extra point onto the end zone, you get 1 point. So with 3 minutes and 9 seconds to go in the first quarter, the score is Johnson Middle School 14 and our own Kramer Hornets nothing. Kramer's not hanging its head. Players run right onto the field. They're ready to go. They're saying, all right, give me the ball again. We'll try it again. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. One of the coaches that's on the Kramer staff, Stephen Ellis, who was the boys' basketball coach, he was on the coaching staff in 2012 when Kramer last won this championship game. So that's pretty cool to have him there 9 years ago, and he's still with us today. Not only coaching football, but also coaching basketball. A very successful basketball program. Well, the ball was kicked. Roderick Lake caught it in midair, but now there is a whistle blown, and it's illegal motion, and it is against Johnson. So Johnson, the ball is going to be moved back, and Johnson's going to re-kick. I'm sorry, the penalty was not illegal motion. It was offside. So instead of kicking from the 40, Johnson's going to re-kick the ball from their own 35. Here we go. There's the kick. And once again, it's going to Roderick Lake. He's picked up the ball. He's running to the right, trying to run now up the middle. And he was tackled on Kramer's 40-yard line. So Kramer now will get the ball 1st and 10 on their own 40.
1st down and 10 for the Hornets at the 40-yard line.
This is the time now. Kramer's going to have to start figuring out the ways to move the ball down the field. They were moving the ball the last series until they had that fumble. They did move the ball. They did move the ball. And hopefully now they can figure out how to do it so we don't have any more fumbles. And let Dante Haywood do his thing. Dante's been rested for several games, and he was very anxious to get in tonight's championship activity. And looks like there's going to be a pass. The quarterback's rolling out to his left. The ball is in the air. It is caught. It is caught. And it is a first down for Kramer. And they are on the Johnson 44, 43-yard line. 43-yard line. Very good. First down for Kramer. There we go. There we go. Maybe they have found a way. Maybe they have found something. Good pass. Good pass. It's not the 37-yard line. Here we go. Kramer's got the ball now. 1st and 10. There's a handoff to Roderick Lake. He's going off tackle on right side, and he is hit. Looks like he gained a couple on that play. Might have it now down to the 40-yard line of Johnson. Oh, 39-yard line.
Second down and 8 for the Hornets from the
41-yard line. 41-yard line. Got to watch my yard lines here, Paterno. Make sure you're calling it correct so the people watching don't get confused. All right, here we go. Second down, 8 yards to go for a first down. There's a handoff once again to Roderick Lake. Once again, he's going off right tackle. He spun, and with the spin, he got himself some extra yards. Now we're going to have third down. Third and three on the Johnson 36-yard line. Kramer is moving the ball. All they have to do is get one good series under their belt to show that they can move the ball on Johnson and score, and they're going to have a lot of confidence in this championship game. There's a handoff. Dante takes it right up the middle. He got the first down. Dante Haywood, that big bull that he is, he went right up the middle.
First down and 10 for the Hornets. The ball is at the 32-yard line.
The 32-yard line of Johnson. 1st and 10 for Kramer. All right, maybe their offensive coordinator has found something. They found some weakness, a little chink in the armor of the Johnson Middle School football team, and that's good for Kramer. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Kramer Hornets on Johnson's 32-yard line. There's the handoff. Dante took it up the middle. Well, he got blocked up there. He started going. Well, he's still moving the ball. He is a bull. Not one person is going to be taking him down. He started moving first. Okay, timeout's been called by Johnson Middle School. He took the ball. He started going off left tackle, saw there was nothing there, so reversed it, or left guard, so he reversed it, went off right guard, and then just pushed it forward. So now it is going to be second down and 1, 2, 3, second down and 5.
So make sure you make your way over to the concession stand and get your fill. Your refreshments are available for you this evening. Thank you.
2nd and 6, they've got it on the Johnson 28-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder for your safety, DCPS athletics require face coverings at all DCPS events. We thank you for your compliance and your safety.
Okay, here we go, folks. 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Kramer's got the ball on the Johnson 28-yard line, 2nd and 6. Single backfield. They're going to pass the ball. There goes the ball in the middle, and it was overthrown. There were two receivers that were running down the middle of the field, but the ball overthrew both of them. So now we're going to be at 3rd and 6. So this is going to be the interesting play. They've been successful on this series running the ball, and they've also had some success passing. That's a nice problem for their offensive coordinator to have, to know we can run it and we can pass it. All right, the play has come into the huddle. We've got to get some points on the board. It'd be nice if we could score before this quarter is over. I don't want to go into even the end of the quarter or halftime with nothing on the board. Come on, Hornets. Come on, Hornets. All right, we're in an I formation in the backfield. And what's the penalty for? What's the whistle for? Why do we have a stop? Oh, my gosh. We cannot have these delay of game penalties. They are going to kill us. They are going to kill us. All right. We've got some new players on the field, at least one new player. Here we go, 3rd and 11. Now we've got another flag. Oh, offside. It was offside against Johnson, so now we're going to move the ball back up 5 from the 5 that we lost the last time. You know, I know that they're middle school kids. They're middle school kids. But we want to let them play the game. Sometimes I think we get too picky with these penalties. Oh, the ball went to the left. Kramer caught the ball, and the receiver was immediately tackled by the Johnson defender. No chance for that. No chance for the Kramer receiver to run with the ball at all. As soon as he caught the ball, a Johnson player immediately had his arms around his waist. So now it's going to be 4th down and 9 on the Johnson 31-yard line. So they've got to get 9 yards just to keep this drive alive.
That's the end of the first quarter.
All right, folks, the quarter has ended. 1 quarter in the books. The score is Johnson 14 and Kramer nothing. First quarter is in the books. Fast first quarter, I'll tell you that, because most of the stuff we were doing was running. The only thing that was slowing us down were all these penalties being called with both teams. This is where I'm hoping. Let them play. Let the kids play football. All right, so now we're going to be changing sides. Kramer was going to, as I'm facing the field, and I'm standing on top of the score box that's on the home side, Kramer was going from my left to right. Now it's going to be switching, and Kramer is now going from my right to left. They're going to have to get 9 yards to get a first down just to keep this drive alive. And they can do it. They can do it. They have shown before that when they were down and they needed the yardage, they found a way to get it. They found a way to get it. And even if they don't get all 9, get deep, deep, deep into the Johnson territory. Make them work. Make them have to go 80 yards down the field if they're going to score a touchdown. It gives Kramer's defense a lot of time and a lot of field to stop them. All right, here we go. 4th down, 9 to go on the Johnson 31-yard line. Everybody back for a pass. He's rolling to his left. Quarterback is still rolling, and he is tackled. There was no opportunity over there. That was Xavier Odom that was under the center for that snap. And now the Panthers have taken over 1st down and 10 on their own 36-yard line. All the lights tonight. If you could be standing on top of this press box, you see all the different color lights. Very impressive. Well, guess what? There was a fumble on the play, and Dante Haywood recovered the ball, and Kramer is now going to take over for the Hornets. 1st and 10. 32-yard line for the Hornets. They're on the Johnson 32. And see, if you would have seen the way these two teams played 2-3 weeks ago when they played and see it now, it's a whole different game. You could see the confidence Kramer has in competing against this team. You can see the confidence that they have. Now what they need to do is let's show it. Let's get in the end zone there. Let's get some points on this board. All right, there we go. There's a handoff. A handoff in the middle to, looked like that was Roderick Lake. Yes, it was Roderick Lake. And he got about 5 yards on the play, it looks like.
2nd down and 6 for the Hornets.
Got 4 yards on the play, 2nd and 6. Very good. If we can just get 4 yards in a cloud of dust every time we hand the ball off, then we're going to keep scoring. We will score a touchdown. We will score a touchdown. All right, now the whistle was blown, and it looks like Lake is going off the field. I don't know, does he have some type of equipment repair or something that has to be taken care of? Looks like they're doing something with his helmet. Anyway, here we go. The replacement has already come onto the field. Got one person in the backfield, and that's Dante Haywood. And he gets the ball, and he battles up right up the middle, and he's still going. He's still going. He's very close to that first down. Very close to that first down. Folks, I'm telling you, this guy is a bull. This guy is in PE class. He is a bull. He's all muscle. And it's so wonderful to see him go. And guess what? He got the first down. Congratulations to Dante. He got the first down. And with that, Kramer now has the ball 1st and 10. On the 22-yard line of Johnson. 1st and 10 on the Johnson 22. Great play. Just keep running this guy. He wants to play. He wants to play football. Oh, all right. There was some movement on the right side of Kramer, the left side of the Johnson defense. Somebody was moving. Now we're going to see who it's against. And it's against Kramer. It's against Kramer. So the ball is going to go back 5 yards, which means it's going to be 1st and 15. And that's about the 27-yard line of Johnson. Got an eye backfield. Dante. Oh, that was Roderick Lake got the ball. He's moving the ball right up the field. Great run. Great run. Right up the middle with that one. And with that one, he gained. It's now going to be 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. It was like an 8-yard gain on that one. Very good, Roderick Lake. Very good, Roderick Lake. Telling you, you can see the confidence in the Kramer players every time they run a play. You can see that the momentum is building in their favor, and they're feeling more confident that they can move this ball against this big Johnson Middle School team. All right, they're back for the pass. The ball is in the air, and it is Intercepted by a Johnson player on the 1 yard line. Intercepted on a 1 yard line. The receiver went wide left, or he went around left side, was in the corner of the end zone on the 1 yard line. The ball went up to the air, and the Panther defender intercepted the ball. So we've got a lot of deep penetration on that one. Unfortunately, the Panthers are the ones that have the football on their own 1 yard line. Now, if Kramer can hold them here, or maybe even intercept the ball, there's an opportunity for them then to take it in and score. There was a snap. Oh, the ball went right up the middle. Right up the middle. Johnson wasn't taking any chance of throwing that ball. They needed to run it so they can get a little bit of cushion. And it looked like they made about 1 yard on the play. 1 yard on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Panthers on their 2 yard line. Here we go. There's a handoff, and the Johnson runner, he took it off right tackle. He broke open. He's down the field. He's being pursued by a Kramer defender. The man's got it. He spins around, and he's tackled. And he's tackled at about the Kramer 19-yard line. What a run. He went from his own 2 to about the Kramer 19. Kramer did not stop. There were 2 defenders that chased him and chased him and chased him, and they were not going to stop. They were not going to let him score. Good for them. Good for them. And it looks like now that there is a timeout being called by Johnson. It's going to give some of these players who had to do some of that sprinting an opportunity to get a rest for a minute, actually for 30 seconds. So we've got 3:52 left to go in the first quarter, and the score is Johnson 14 and Kramer nothing. This is a much better football game that Kramer played in spite of the score. In spite of the score, this is a much better football game that Kramer is playing against Johnson than they did the last time they were together. Much better game.
Feel free to patronize the concession stand this evening. Thank you.
I know you can say, well, Paterno, what do you mean? We're losing 14-0. Well, yeah, we are, but we're much more in this game than we were the last time we played. I asked Mr. Babb before the game, I said, do you remember what the score was of that last one? He said, I don't know, it was 50-something-0. I said, that's good enough. I don't want to know the exact score. Because remember, it's not wins and losses. It's wins and learns. From that last game, Kramer has learned now what they need to do to beat the Johnson Middle School team. All right, here we go. 3:52 left to go before the half. Johnson's got the ball. They hand off to their tailback. He went running left off tackle, and he was hit almost immediately once he hit the hole. Looks like he gained about 2 yards on the play. Second down for Johnson. Ball looks like it's about the 18-yard line. Johnson's got the ball.
First down and 8. Second down and 8.
Yeah, second. Here you go. Johnson, running back, has got the ball. He went off right tackle, and he moved all the way up to the 10-yard line. So I think he's going to have enough for the first down. And now the sticks will go down because you're on the 10-yard line. So it's 1st and 10. 10 yards for Johnson to score, 10 yards for Kramer to stop them and get the ball back.
First down and goal from the 8-yard line.
First and goal looks like it's on the 8-yard line. All right, there's a pitch to the left. Tailback's got the ball. He's got one Kramer defender to beat, and he beat him. and he ran the ball in for the Johnson Middle School Panthers. It was a pitch to the left. There was only one defender there for Kramer, and he simply ran around the defender and scored. So now with 2:31 left to go, the score is Johnson 20, Kramer nothing. And once again, Johnson is going to attempt to kick the extra point. Again, in middle school, if you kick the extra point and make it, you get 2 points. If you run it in or pass it in, you get 1 point. So you get more points if you do the harder thing, which is to kick it in. And Johnson's going to try. Kramer's in defense. Here's the snap. Oh, and it went over the end zone. It's funny to see the ball. When you normally see the ball go way up in the air and come down, and this one just has a little arc on it and goes right over the crossbar, but it was good. So with 2:31 left to go into the half, the score is Johnson Middle School 22 and Kramer nothing. Kramer has had opportunities here. They have moved the ball down the field, but you have a fumble, you have an interception, and these are the things that are going to kill your momentum and stop your drive. Kramer has got to know that they can move the ball on Johnson. They have been doing it. They've got to know that they can play this game with Johnson, but they've got to stop beating themselves with mistakes. So proud of these guys. So proud of these guys. This is a team that has resurrected a football program at Kramer that's been dormant too long. So proud of them. All right, here we go. Johnson's got the ball on their own 40, and here's the kick. Oh, this time the ball, it goes over the head of the receiver. Looks like number 1, is that Deontay Brown? Got the ball, and he's tackled. He's tackled at about the 18-yard line. Can't tell yet until the referees put the ball down. Oh, he's on the 20-yard line. Okay, nope. 19-yard line. I'm watching the guys with the sticks too, and it doesn't look like they're exactly getting it where it's being called from up here, but we'll say the 19-yard line. We'll say the 19-yard line. Now the referee's moving it over a little bit more. Very good, very good, very good. I know I was talking earlier about the referees and allowing the kids to play the games, but I will say this. This has been a very efficient crew of referees up till this point. I want the kids to play the game, but I do want the kids to play it fairly and safely. And I'm sure the referees want the same thing. When your home team is out there and your team is not winning and doing well, you just want them to be able to play the football game. You don't want anybody standing in their way. And everybody can complain about the refs, especially me. So. All right, here we go. We've got the quarterback's rolling out to the left, and he is tackled. All right, Xavier Odom had the ball. He was going left to his left, and he was tackled for a loss. The ball is on the 10-yard line of Kramer. So it's going to be 2nd and 19. The producer just arrived here in the press box for the evening. And, folks, if you'll remind for just a second, hey, Mr. Producer, I want a raise. All right, I just asked the producer for a raise. I want more money. And since I don't get any money, anything he gives me is going to be a raise. All right, the clock is running with 1:33 to go in the half. Kramer's got the ball, 2nd down. It's on their 10-yard line. They have 19 yards to go for a first down. Come on, Kramer, now is not a time for you to get a delay game. And it looks like time has been called by Kramer. Very good. I think the coaches saw that we were getting close to losing 5 yards for delay game, so they called a timeout. And let's get the players together on what the play's supposed to be. You know, I will say one thing, being up here in the press box, not only are we up here streaming the game, And not only do we have the press box below for the official PA for the field, but we've also got music on top of the press box here as well. So this is really a triple treat. If they play a couple songs from Frank Sinatra that I know, I might start singing. All right, anyway, here we go. There's 1:19 left on the clock. Kramer's coming back on the field now after their timeout. They've got the play down. They know exactly what they're going to do. I'm watching downstairs and I'm listening to the Johnson cheerleaders. Very nice. Very nice. Everybody loves cheerleaders. All right, here we go. Got an eye backfield, tailback, fullback. The ball is handed off to Roderick Lake, the tailback. Roderick ran forward. Very good. He got the ball up to the 20-yard line. So that's back up to the original line of scrimmage, it looks like. Yes, very good, very good, very good, very good. Going to bring third down at about 9. Third down and 9 with 53 seconds left to go in the half. See, this is what I mean. Look at how they just ran that ball right up the middle. He gains 9 yards, 8 yards. We can move this ball. We can move this ball. Here we go, Hornets. Here we go, Hornets. 35 seconds left to go. Come on, Hornets. Make a big, strong showing before this half is up. And there's the handoff, and it was handed off to the fullback. Well, I can't tell. At first, it looked like everything was being bottled up the middle, but then now it looks like we moved it a couple yards. It's going to be about 4th down and 7, 4th down and 8. 5 seconds to go, and I think the clock is going to run out before we're going to be able to run a final play. And that's it, folks. So the first half is in the books. And the score is Johnson 22 and Kramer nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the concession stand is open for your convenience. Make your way there now and support the concession folks.
We're moving the ball. We're moving the ball. Have an interception and a fumble over here. We're moving that ball. I told her work it. She wanted to work it. I told her work it. Yes. I told her work it. She wanted to work it. I told her work it. She wanted to work it. I told her work it. She wanted to work it. I told her work it. Deontay is a bull. I told her work it. She wanted to work it. I told her $100,000 for a bag. That's a whole lot of cash. I bought a watch and made it glass. We got the things so I can drag. I bought a bag and made it mad. Who's here watching these two guys? There's got to be a nice one, right? I'm a jump in the bucket. I told her to work it. I think she was nervous. I told her money she thinking it urgent. Well, there's somebody here from Kansas City. Maybe he's watching. There's a guy there. Is that a scout from Kansas City?
He has a man deep. Can he complete it? And he does. And he will score. It's on our rosters here, folks. But he's been a big player in this game.
He made the huge play this point conversion. That catch right there was so physical.
Another high snap, but the ball is taken in by Khalil Wright, number 5 for H.D. Woodson, and the touchdown for H.D. Woodson. That puts them on the map. 2 minutes into the
Takes the snap, drops back, looks to his left. He has a man wide open in the middle, complete it. And he might be able to get it in for the touchdown. And that is a touchdown for the Woodson Warriors here on their home field.
4 for 4 for the Jaguars. This is going to be a big stop for the Jags. We'll see what...
Wow.
That was a gutsy ball right there.
They handed it off to number 16, Amir Gerald.
Jump on the scoreboard, yes, I up the score for now. I told you, scrub the ground. Then I'm coming to sweep the town. Make the stadium, knees go down. Make the stadium, knees go strong. Ain't got time, can't be here for long. Did my strength, I'm going on. Scrub the ground, 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 scrub the ground. Don't stop it, shit that. Scrub the ground, I didn't bring my wallet on my dig. Scrub the ground, took it to the top. I say scrub the ground. She put on the 40 inches. I say it's scrub the ground, scrub the ground.
Not even a prompt, any part.
I got the baddest from Jamaica, but I had switched the motor. Baddest, round this, they all the scope. I just told her make that story. I just bought all the trousers. I told her stay by me. I told her stop telling everything she seen and told her meet me at the Ritz. I got my guests in the back of my read and I went in trying to do. I told her she gotta run to the team before she get tossed to the league. I just pulled up in some like Vaughn. You already know, just put your I'm like, cool, I can do that, boo. What you want, some shoes? Jimmy Choo, with a handbag too. Red up, baby blue, she gets a smile. She ain't used to it, she ain't used it. I'm just laughing, could've been a pimp, the way I move my lip. I be speeding, could've been a driver, the way I push the whip. You up, could've been a, the way you throw a fit. But man, right back to the script, cause this a major league. He got bricks, plus his neck and ISO, and it matches wrist. Now it's like 6, told her hit his phone. Meet her in the whip, but he ain't go. But he ain't that slow, say meet him at the store. I'm like, cool, let him run his move. Do what he gon' do, cause this the plot. Put him in a pot, let it cook like stew. I grab my Glock, it been through a lot. But it's this you like new, we at the top. Yeah, we lost a lot, but that's just how it go. But check the scope, if y'all lose one more, that's 6-24. Let me focus, can't be zoning out. He pulling up now, he double. He ain't getting out, he in that push to stop. That new Porsche is built like a horse, colors like the fork. He got a ring, I guess he ain't divorced. White probably over, now she woke up, she strutting her stuff. This biggest got in the truck, kissed him on his lips. He cupping up, but now I sneak up, crouching like a tiger, light scoop off the wire, the block on fire. So I take a car, mask on Michael Myers. I'm on this, he finna be mad, he gon' be that. But this what happened, I got to the door, I thought I was capping, I was lacking, cause that go to yelling, now what's cracking. I'm like, what? I'm like, nigga, who? I was born to shoot, I got aim, I'm like Johnny Dane, when it cut a chain. So I rise, hit one in his arm, hit one in his thigh, this no lie, just do or die. You say you gon' slide, you got some nerve, go on the curb, boy, we put it work from 64, and from 65th, we not from 63rd. Back in the fan, they give me some, ain't got no river, they give me some red,
Okay, everybody, welcome back to the second half of this championship football game featuring the Panthers of Johnson Middle School and the Hornets of Kramer. Now, Johnson deferred on the opening toss of the coin to Kramer, which means they are going to be receiving the ball first during the second half of this game. The score is 22-0. It is still a beautiful night out. There is still a whole bunch of people here in the stands, Kramer fans as well as Johnson fans. The Kramer kids look just as excited and just as enthusiastic as they did when they first started this game. They know this is it. This is their last half of football for the school year 21-22. And for our 8th graders on that team, this is the last opportunity that they are going to have to play football for Kramer Middle School. So they're very excited as well. I know we've got high school coaches that are in the stands here on both sides of the field, scouting players from both teams, which is also very exciting for our players. Coaches that are looking at these young 8th graders and saying to themselves, I see some kids that have some potential here, that they could do some good stuff for us at our high school. And good for them. I hope it happens. I'm also looking on the track that goes around the field here, and there is a table that's set up on the home side field with 2 trophies and medals. A trophy for the winning team, a trophy for the runner-up team, and medals for players of both teams. Very exciting, very exciting. Nobody hangs their head after this game. Remember, it's not wins and losses, it's wins and learns. Wins and learns. All right? The Hornets are about to kick the ball off now on their own 40-yard line. They will be going from my right to my left. The ball is kicked off. Johnson's picked the ball, but about the 32-yard line. The Johnson player is running it around the Johnson player got the ball, running it right, wide right, and he was run out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. It looks like they're going to place the ball right at the 40-yard line. So Johnson's going to start the ball at their own 40-yard line in this third quarter. I'm standing on the press box, so if I'm looking directly down at the field, Johnson is running from my left to right, starting off this third quarter. Kramer defense is ready. They want the ball to be passed so they can intercept it and run it back for a touchdown. All right, instead the ball is handed off. A flag is on the play. Johnson runs the ball wide right, and the Johnson player is knocked down at about the 20-yard line. The 20-yard line of Kramer. However, a flag was thrown on the play. Let's see what the referees say. Will the ball come back? Will the ball come back? Of course, that's what we want. We want the ball to come back. We want it to go way back. Refs are conferring. And what do we have here? What do we have here? And we're seeing what the flag is now. Offside against Johnson. Against Johnson. So that long run is going to come back. Offsetting penalties. I only saw one flag. I didn't see two flags go down. So Johnson is going to take the ball over on the 40-yard line. It's going to start over at 1st and 10 on the 40. They said there were offsetting penalties, but I didn't see another flag go down. Anyway, Johnson's got the ball on their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10. 7:24 left to go in the third quarter. All right, here's the ball. Once again, going off left side, almost the same play that they ran before. And the receiver, the Johnson player stopped. He made it to the Kramer 40, then he stopped. He started to go back around a defender and was finally stopped at about the Kramer 42-yard line. '48-yard line. It was 42. Okay, 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Now they've got the ball. Quarterback started taking it to the right, then he went back up the middle, and he was stopped. And I'm not sure if there was much of a gain. Well, I guess there was a couple yards on that play. All right, 2nd and 9 on the 41-yard line for Johnson. 2nd and 9 on the Kramer 41-yard line. All right, quarterback's got the ball. He throws the ball to right. The receiver's got the ball, and the receiver is tackled, but there is a flag on the play. There is a flag on the play. And the ball is on about the... All right, it was holding call against the Panthers, which means the ball's going to be brought back. Kramer needs to take advantage of a couple of these penalties that Johnson has committed here. They need to take advantage of this and try to stop the ball. And let's get when we get the ball, we can return in midfield or start up the ball in midfield. Feeling a little bit chilly out here right now. Then we started the game. And in fact, the ball went back. Whoa. All right, Johnson is going to take the ball over. It's going to be 2nd and 19. 2nd and 21. It's on the 47. It's on their own 47-yard line, but the referees have just blown the whistle. Well, not too bad. We started off the game at 65. Oh, we did. We started off the game at 65 degrees. It's currently 59 degrees, but it's still a very comfortable 59 degrees. A very comfortable 59 degrees. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You know, sometimes when you neither team goes into a goes into a locker room at halftime because there's only 8 minutes in halftime. They both stay on the field. So sometimes when it gets a little cooler out like this, you can start getting a little bit stiff. And there's where the warm-up really counts. And so the first series for both teams, when you're out there, you have to get warmed up again, just like you were before the halftime of the first quarter, of the first half. They're getting there now. Get these kinks worked out. So here we go. 2nd and 21 on their own 47-yard line. The halfback has got the ball. He went wide right. First he went up the middle, then he started to stretch it out more to the right, and he was hit by the Kramer defenders. There wasn't much on that play. Johnson. All right, Kramer called timeout. It's going to be 3rd down. And it looks like 21. 3rd and 21. Let me see it. There's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. About 3rd and 20 it's going to be. On the 49-yard line, Johnson will take the ball. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, about the 20. They got about 1 yard on that play. The lights, folks, I wish you could just see the skylight here. There's blue lights, there's red lights, there's amber lights. You got helicopters flying over for the Joint Base Andrews. You can see the dome of the Capitol building. You can still see the Washington Memorial. You can even see the Thurgood Marshall Bridge from here, too. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That Thurgood Marshall Bridge is something special to look at, too. All right, here we go. It's going to start now for the 3rd down for Johnson. Quarterback is set to take the snap. He's got the ball. He's looking to pass. He's looking to his left. The ball is going to his left. And there is a Johnson defender all by himself. Catches the ball. Kramer takes him down at about the 16, 17-yard line of Kramer. Oh, we didn't need that. We really didn't need that. We were doing such a good job defending against Johnson. And it looks like the ball's on the 17-yard line of Kramer. It's going to be 1st and 10. 5 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. Johnson is set. There's the snap. It's handed off to the halfback. He takes it right. He does a spin, and he gets no place. He was going off. He was going off tackle. Hole was plugged up. He did a spin, tried to go wider, and 2 Kramer defenders took him down. Looks like we have another timeout on the field. Is that an injury timeout? No. Well, a trainer did come off the field to look at one of the Johnson players, so that's not going to be a timeout charged against either team. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for Johnson, so there was no gain on that play. 2nd and 10 on the 17, 4:29 left to go in the 3rd quarter. There's the snap. Johnson quarterback goes back. The ball is in the air. It's going right. Touchdown, Johnson. Johnson quarterback took the ball, looked to his right, threw the ball, and in the right corner of the end zone, the Johnson receiver was there, caught the ball for the touchdown. That makes the score right now 28-0 Johnson. We really had the momentum going with us. I thought on this defensive drive we were really going to hold them. Well, we'll just have to get the ball now. We'll just have to move the ball down the field and score. All right, once again, Johnson is going to kick the extra point, and if they do, they get 2 points. There's the ball up. It is no good. He missed that one. So the score remains with 4:18 to go in the third quarter. Johnson 28 and Kramer nothing. We always forget to thank the Kramer student body for coming out and supporting their football team, and our Kramer parents as well. Hornet parents, Hornet student body, thank you for being out here today and being part of this championship football game. You may not think it, but believe me, the players know that you are out there, and when you are cheering, they hear you. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, track and field, baseball, makes no difference. The fans are definitely a part of the game. And I'm looking across the stands on the visitor side, and there is definitely Hornet yellow throughout the stands. Thank you, Hornet fans. Thank you, Hornet parents, for being here and supporting this Kramer football team. They got 12 people on the football field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I swear I was out there counting, and I thought I saw 12 people on that Johnson kickoff team. Anyway, the ball was kicked. Kramer's got the ball, and they're going to have it, it looks like, on their own 15-yard line. Yeah, 16-yard line. Kramer's going to get the ball 1st and 10 on their own 16-yard line. I see the producer has returned. That's very good. Our producer for tonight's streaming. Mr. Babb, who do we have with us? So I can say, who do we have with us here? Our producer's name is Jaden. Hello, Hayden. Jackia. Oh, Jasmia and Hayden. Caden, I'm sorry. I can't hear you. Got the headphones on. Caden and Jasmia. Jasmia is on the camera. Hayden is on the box. He's got the controls board. All right. Kramer moved the ball about 1 yard, and it's going to be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 on the 17-yard line. 3:44 left to go in the third quarter. Johnson makes the substitution. What we need now is just bust that ball open right through the middle and have like an 80-yard touchdown. And I've seen Roderick Lake do that on this field. And Roderick's got the ball, and he's trying to get away, and he was stopped. Boy, one player had him after that. It looked like there was a hole there. There was a hole there. Well, he moved the ball a couple yards. It's going to be 3rd and 7 on the 19-yard line. You know, this game is pretty cool. Nobody has left this game. Everybody is still here, which is so cool. The concession stand is going. Fans are going. Everybody's cheering. Everybody's happening. Good sportsmanship all the way around. Excellent. Oh, there's a timeout on the field. I didn't see who called it, but that's okay. We've got a timeout for both teams. 2:46 left to go in the third quarter. You know, that's the thing that makes middle school sports so special. Not only are the kids learning how to play the game, but they're learning a lot about sportsmanship. They're learning a lot about cooperation. They're learning a lot about camaraderie. with their team, and also the camaraderie that you share with the team that you're competing against. It's so special. And when these kids build good, solid blocks of knowing how to be a competitor, knowing how to play the game safely and fairly, knowing that everybody is out there. Everybody wants to win the game. Of course they do. But not everybody is going to win. But there are no losers. There are no losers, are there? So special. And I give so much credit to the coaches of both staffs. The coaches of both staffs for inspiring and teaching the kids how to play the game the way it's supposed to be played. All right, here we go. Kramer's got the ball now, 3rd and 7 on their own 19. And there's a there was a handoff, but a fumble. It looked like the handoff was going to, well, it doesn't matter because they have fumble, and the fumble was recovered by Johnson, and Johnson is now going to have the ball on the Kramer 18-yard line. They're going to have a 1st and 10 on the Kramer 18. All right, Kramer defense is set up and Johnson offense is set up as well, as they're going to call the play. But now we've got a referee whistle going, and it looks like Johnson is calling a timeout. All right. They're going to have the ball 1st and 10 on the Kramer 18 with 2:40 to go, and they've called a timeout. All right, timeout's over. Johnson's on the field. Kramer has returned to the field. Again, 2:40 on the clock in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for Johnson on the Kramer 18-yard line. 28-0 Johnson. Here's the snap back to the quarterback. He picks up the ball, and he is tackled for a loss. Good job, Kramer defense. He almost had to pick the ball up, the quarterback did, off of the carpet, and he really wasn't in position to do anything with the ball, and the Kramer defenders were all over him. So now it's going to be 2nd down and 18 on their own, on the Kramer 26-yard line. All right, there's the snap. The ball is handed off, and the running back was tackled immediately. The Kramer defense had some great drive on that one, great penetration on that one, and they stopped him. So now it's going to be 3rd and 21 on the Kramer 29-yard line. All right, here we go. Johnson's got the ball. Quarterback takes the hand up, and he pitches it. Oh, he pitches it high. He pitches it high to the tailback, and the tailback is down. By the time he got the ball and brought it down, Kramer defenders were all over him. So now it's going to be 4th down. 28 yards to go on the Kramer's 36-yard line. Defense, 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 defense. All right, what we need now is we now are defense to hold them. One more time. One more time. Push them back. Then take that ball over. Here we go. Here we go on defense. Oh, I guess they're not going to go for it. They're going to punt. Oh, we don't know. What do we got now? Oh, it's a delay of game call against Johnson. Johnson was a little confused on what they were doing. It looked like the players didn't know if they were going to punt the ball or if they were going to put a play in. Anyway, it is now, the clock is moving. Johnson players are coming to the side of the field, but no timeout was called, and the clock is going. I saw the referee turn the clock. The game clock is supposed to be moving now. 5, it's not moving. It's not moving. All right, referees are going to stop the play. They're twice they signaled for the up. Now there's a penalty. There's a penalty. And it was offside against Johnson. Johnson's been a little confused now with 2 or 3 times here about what they were supposed to be doing. And now the clock finally started moving. It went 2 seconds. Okay, here we go. 4th and 38 on the Kramer 46. The ball is punted. And it's Roderick Lake who picks up the ball, and he is tackled immediately. And that is the end of the third quarter on that play. Kramer will take the ball over on their own 18-yard line. And with 8 seconds to go in this championship football game, the score is Johnson 28 and Kramer nothing. The teams are going to change. They're going to change sides for this last quarter of the football game. Kramer will now be going down the field from my left to my right as we stand on the press box on the home side and look down on the field. I will say one thing. This game has gone fast, probably because of all the running plays we had. It's gone really fast. And the scoreboard doesn't indicate how tight this game was. Kramer's played a lot better than the score indicates. All right, Kramer's going to take over on their own 20-yard line. On their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. All right, the ball's handed off to the tailback, Lake. Lake goes over right guard, and he gets about 4 yards. It would be nice if they take this final drive and take it all the way down the field and score, eat up all the clock just to show that they didn't give up. They didn't quit. They're showing everybody they've got heart. That would be the thing to do. That's the way to end this game. 7 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Kramer's got the ball on their own 24-yard line. 2nd and 6 to go for a first down. All right. Somebody's offside here, and it's against Kramer. That's not what we need right now. We don't need any penalties. We don't need any penalties. So the ball's going to go back 5 yards. It's now going to be 2nd and 11 on the Kramer 19-yard line. Come on, Hornets. Come on, Hornets. You can do it. You can move this ball down the field, and you can score. All right, there was a throw over the middle, and it was intercepted by Johnson, and Johnson just took the ball in for a touchdown. The quarterback really couldn't see over the line. He threw it over the middle, and the defender for Johnson was right there and intercepted and ran the ball in 19 yards for a touchdown. Oh, that's a shame. I really thought we were going to take this ball down the field, and we still have an opportunity to take the ball down the field. But I was looking for this final series for us just to eat the clock up and move one big, strong drive down the field for a touchdown. All right, so Johnson now is going to get the ball, and they are going to attempt the extra point. And just like all the other times, they have been kicking the ball. So the score is 34-0 with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Johnson's looking for, what are they looking for? They're looking for somebody to hold the ball. They're looking for a tee. There you go. They're looking for the tee. Okay, they got the tee. The player's running it down the field, but here we go. Oh, Johnson called a timeout, so they averted a penalty. So Johnson has taken a timeout with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. They've got the tee, so they'll be ready to kick the ball. Even though they are playing on a carpet, even though they're on this artificial surface, they still use a rubber tee to put the ball on. In the pros, they don't use a rubber tee. They just use the field itself. But here they have a rubber tee they put the ball on. So that's okay. That's good. And that's what the kids were looking for. And that's what they're going to get for this extra point. All right, Johnson's already conferred. Now they're back on the field. Kramer is conferring. Referees will be blowing a whistle in just a second, telling Kramer they've got to get back on the field now. In defense, here they go. You know, you can see the trees around here, too. They're so pretty. Even under the lights are yellow and orange. Very pretty, very pretty, very pretty. Anacostia is a nice area. This is a nice area. This is a nice field, nice school. There we go. The ball is kicked, and it is no good. So, with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the game, it's Johnson Middle School Panthers 34, Kramer Hornets nothing. I was talking about how nice the school looks over here. Anacostia has really stepped up their game as far as making themselves appealing to people to come, students to come to Anacostia, not only to play sports, but come to Anacostia and get a very good secondary education. Very good. We had the principal of Anacostia. We interviewed him during one of our earlier games this year. Very exciting. Very exciting. But we've got a lot of people here up in the press box with cameras. I wonder if there's anybody here from ABC or NBC or ESPN. Okay, here we go. 6 minutes 50 to go. Here's a kickoff to Kramer. Oh, this is a short kick. A short kick! Oh, no! Oh, no. The ball went... When the ball's kicked, all it has to go is 10 yards. It did, and it looks like Johnson has recovered their own kickoff, and they are going to have the ball on the Kramer 40-yard line. Oh, that's a shame. The ball was short. The ball was short. Normally the ball would be going to Roderick Lake in the back, but it went short, and the Kramer receiving team was looking for the ball, and Johnson recovered it. So Johnson has the ball now with 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Oh, it's going to be on the Kramer 42-yard line. 42-yard line? Yeah, 41, yeah, 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for Johnson. All right, Johnson's shifting their offense. And there's a handoff. The runner was going right up the middle with the ball. And he was tackled. It looks like it's going to be 2nd down on the Kramer 40-yard line. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 on the 40-yard line. Oh, there's another shift on the offense and a flag. What's the flag for? Well, whatever the flag is, it went against Kramer. I didn't really get to see the signal from the official. Maybe the person in the press box did. He can announce it. Regardless, the clock is moving. 6:14 left to go in the game. There's the handoff. It's going first. The Johnson player went up the middle. Then he went left, and another penalty is going to be on the play. And I think this is going to be against Kramer, and it could be for horse collaring, which means grabbing of the player around the neck area. It's definitely against Kramer. Horse collaring is what I was saying. Horse collar. However, let's see what they call. And we've got the referees. They're walking the ball off against Kramer. And it's a 15-yard penalty. Oh, that's a shame. Johnson is now going to have the ball on the Kramer 20. That's a shame. That's a shame. With 5:57 left to go, Johnson's got the ball 1st and 10 on the Kramer 20. There's a handoff. The running back runs the ball right up the middle, and he is tackled by about 4 Kramer defenders, but not before he gets the ball to the Kramer 10-yard line. That's going to give him another 1st down. Yeah, 1st and goal on the Kramer 10. 5:29 left to go in the game. There's the handoff to the running back. He goes off right tackle, and he runs it. Touchdown. He got the 10 yards, and he made it to the end zone. Running back took the ball, went off right tackle, took it 10 yards into the end zone for a Johnson Middle School touchdown. 5:05 left to go. The score is 40-0 Johnson. And now there is an official timeout. Looks like one of the Kramer defenders a little hurt. I see that the trainer has come off the field to help him off the field. Come on the field to help him off the field. A substitute comes in for Kramer. And Johnson is going to attempt to kick the extra point once again. Ball's down, the kick is up, but it's no good. No good. So with 5:05 left to go in the game, Johnson is winning 40-0. The table is being set up on the track here with the trophies and with the medals that will be awarded to both teams at the end of the game. It's nice about watching this game today. Nobody's been hurt. No major injuries. I mean, I'm sure there were some players get banged up a little bit, but no major injuries. No fights. Good game. Well played on both sides. Sportsmanship. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. And we're ready, set, and we're set now for the kickoff. Johnson's kicking the ball to Kramer. It's up in the air. It'll be taken by Roderick Lake. He's got the ball, and he got the ball. He got the ball, looked like on his own 30, and brought it up to about his own 36-yard line. Yeah, about the 36. So it's Kramer's going to take the ball 1st and 10 on their own 36. Clock will now continue to run. There will be no stopping of the clock unless we have an injury. .413 left to go in the game. Come on, Kramer. I just want to see one score. Lake's got the ball, tries to take the ball up the middle. He got about 2 yards, 3 yards on the play. 3:48 left to go in the game. I hope that everybody who's been part of this streaming that's tuned into us here, I hope you're enjoying the streaming. Mr. Babb has really done a great job with putting the streaming program together for Kramer Middle School. 2 years ago, he started doing it with basketball, and it really has evolved nicely. So great job to you, Mr. Babb. Great job to you with the technology department at Kramer and what you've been able to do of putting Kramer sports on the map and in the air. Got 3:09 left to go in the game. All right, there's a handoff to the halfback. It looks like Xavier Odom. No, is that? He got a first down on the play. That was, it's number 9, but I don't know who's wearing number 9. I don't have him on my program. Anyway, it's a first down for Kramer. That's the most important thing. 2:36 to go in the game. Boy, it'd be nice if they could just take the school minutes. Just one score. One score. One run right up the middle and score. Come on, Kramer. Come on, Kramer. Don't spend so much time calling the play. Let's just get on the play and let's just run that ball. Let's get down there and score a touchdown. Show everybody what the Hornets are made of. Here we go. Well, that was a busted play. And a penalty. And a penalty. And who is the penalty against? It's going against Kramer. 1:46, the clock is still moving. Here's the handoff. Here's the handoff to Lake. Lake goes around wide left, and he dribbles. He fumbled the ball, and it looked like Johnson recovered. Roderick had the ball. He was going left, and he must not have had complete control of the ball. It left his hands, went to the ground, and a defender from Johnson recovered. And with 57 seconds left to go in the game, Johnson has got the ball 1st and 10. And it's going to be on the Kramer 48-yard line. Wait a minute now. I was watching the sticks, but I don't know where the refs were. Yeah, 48-yard line. It's going to be on the Kramer 48. 31 seconds to go in the game. Johnson will have an opportunity for one play, and all the Johnson players did, the quarterback took the ball and took a knee. They said, we don't need to do any more. We don't need to run another play. We are up 40-0. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's the game. With the final score being Johnson Middle School Panthers 40 and the Kramer Hornets nothing. All right, and so the Johnson team is on the field, and obviously they're jumping up and down and celebrating. And the Kramer Hornets, well, they're a little despondent, but both teams did an outstanding job, and both teams deserve congratulations. Kramer, don't hang your head. Don't hang your heads, because there are a few other teams that would have loved to have been in this game tonight, but they weren't here because you beat them and you were here. DCIAA now has moved the table out to the 50-yard line, where the trophies will be presented to both teams along with medals for players. We going to stay with it, Mr. Babb? Good. We should. I want everybody to see Kramer's team. I want all the Kramer Hornet fans to see their team receive their trophy and receive their medals. Anybody that's played sports long enough knows that even though you got to this championship game, it's always a tough pill to swallow when you're not getting that championship trophy. But Kramer, you have nothing to hang your heads about. You started this season in August with all kinds of odds against you. And look where you brought yourself, to the championship game. You've got nothing to be ashamed about. And for our 8th graders, you went into the championship game. For our 6th and 7th graders, you are now the foundations of a program that's only going to get better and better and better. And to Coach Pat and the rest of the coaches of the Kramer football team, congratulations to you on what you did in your first year as coaching this Kramer Hornets team. Congratulations to you. Seneca Searles, what you did this year as an athletic director, hats off to you as well, sir. Hats off to you as well. Let me see if I've got the names of someone over here. Seneca Searles, athletic director. Head coach Patrick McDonald, senior. Assistant coaches Darius Parks, Stephen Ellis, William Dent, and Ebony Kibler. And, of course, our trainer, Kimberly Sumi. And let's not forget the principal of Kramer Middle School, Katrina Shelby.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention to midfield. We'll be doing the trophy celebration and presentation. And ladies and gentlemen, your runner-up for the 2021 DCIAA.
Hey, nice. Good luck to you, man. And congratulations to you.
Stephen E. Kramer Hornets.
Same to you. Same to you. Same to you.
Hopefully I'll be able to witness another one of these.
Hey,
Awesome.
come back for basketball season. Come back in basketball season.
I know that.
Come back. Thank you for your service, and your wife, and your father. All right, Kramer Middle School, excuse me, everybody. There was somebody up here in the press box. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, and I'm a veteran, and he's a veteran, and we were just congratulating each other and saying goodbye. All right, Kramer got the runner-up trophy, and they got the medals for all the players. And it looks like, though, they're asking the they're waving up here for some reason. I'm not sure exactly what they were waving for, but they're going to take a picture now of Kramer with that runner-up trophy. Very good, very good. That's going to be a wonderful picture and a wonderful trophy that will go into a trophy case. Kramer's got a lot of trophies, and we'll be able to have the runner-up banner as well that we can hang in the gymnasium. What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful opportunity. Okay. Folks, we just want to say goodnight to everybody. We want to thank you once again for being with us during this Kramer football season, and we will be back with Kramer basketball for our ladies and for our boys as we start the basketball season for the school year 21-22. Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Bye-bye.